Hello everyone, this is Jatin from gladtutor.com, and today we are going to talk about the capital budgeting in financial management, which includes its meaning, need, importance, process and types of capital budgeting decisions. So this is the part 5th of our financial management series. To watch our previous videos about financial management, then click on the upper I button, and if you are new to our channel, then don't forget to subscribe Glad Tutor and turn on the bell icon so that in future if we upload any videos about financial management or any other management subject, you will be notified. So without wasting so much time, let's get started. So firstly, we will talk about the meaning of capital budgeting in financial management. Capital budgeting is the long-term investment decision in which the firm invests the large amount of money for a long period of time, which includes more risk as well as the more profitability for the number of years. तो कैपिटल बजटिंग होता क्या है? एक लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट डिसीजन होता है जिसमें फर्म अपने पैसे लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए इन्वेस्ट करती है और उसमें हमें ज़्यादा रिस्क भी हो सकता है और ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट भी हो सकता है. So this was about the meaning of capital budgeting. Now come to the definition of capital budgeting according to I. M. Pandey. Capital budgeting may be defined as a firm decision to invest in current funds most efficiently in the long-term project in the anticipation of an expected flow benefit over a series of years. According to I. M. Pandey, कैपिटल बजटिंग क्या है? एक फर्म का डिसीजन होता है जो हम करंट फंड्स में पैसा इन्वेस्ट करते हैं उसको हम मोस्ट एफिशिएंटली करें किसी लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोजेक्ट के लिए ताकि हमें उसका जो बेनिफिट हो वो हमें लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए मिलता रहे. ओके, सो दिस वाज अबाउट द मीनिंग एंड डेफिनेशन ऑफ कैपिटल बजटिंग. नाउ कम टू द नीड एंड इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ कैपिटल बजटिंग इन फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट. द फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज लार्ज इन्वेस्टमेंट. The first need and importance of capital budgeting is that it includes the large investment. In this, a large amount of money is invested to get good returns. Long-term commitment of funds. Capital budgeting is for the long-term or the permanent in nature. In this, the funds are committed for the investment for the long term, which includes more risk. Irreversible in nature. The decisions of capital budgeting decisions are irreversible. If any long-term or if any large investment decision is taken, it cannot be changed back without having any losses. Long-term effect on profitability in capital budgeting. The another need and importance of capital budgeting is that it also gives the long-term effect on profitability as there are more risk involved. It also involves a large amount of money. In the same way, the profit is also for a long-term effect or for a number of the years. Difficulty in investment decision. Capital budgeting decisions are very difficult and a complicated exercise. It involves the complete analysis of the market about the future events. Any wrong decision can give you a huge risk. National importance. The selection of capital budgeting investment decisions improves the economic growth, employment opportunities, and per capita income. This is how capital budgeting influences the national importance. Maximize the net worth of equity shareholders. The worth of equity shareholders got increased by acquiring the fixed assets. A proper capital budgeting involves the optimal investment instead of over-investment. The management choose those investment projects which has more value and also has more profit. This is how capital budgeting maximize the worth of equity shareholders. Involves more risk. This is the last but not the least importance of capital budgeting. From my side is that it involves more risk. Management should take the decision by studying all the future aspect because future is uncertain. You just don't have to think about the profit, also think about the loss if you take the wrong decision because large investment gives more risk. Complications in investment decision. Capital budgeting investment decisions are more complicated in nature. Moreover, the purchase of fixed assets in capital budgeting is the continuous process. So management have to understand all the complexities in the investment projects. So this was about the need and importance of capital budgeting in financial management. Now come to the process of capital budgeting. The process of capital budgeting involves a number of steps. The first step in the process of capital budgeting is the identification and generation of investment proposal. The first step of capital budgeting is to generate and identify an investment proposal. There can be various reasons for taking up the investments in business. It can be due to addition of a new product line or expanding an existing one, or it can be proposal due to either increase the production or decrease in the cost of outputs. The next step in capital budgeting process is screening of proposal. This step mainly involves the screening, selecting all the criteria to judge the desirability of proposal. This has to match the objective of firm to maximize its market value. The tool of time value of money comes handy in this step. Also, the estimation of benefits and the cost needs to be done. So in this step, the total cash flow and the outflow, along with their risk and uncertainties associated with the proposal, is also analyzed and provide appropriate provisioning to be done. So in the second step, we do all the screening and evaluation, only screening. In the third step, we do the evaluation of various proposals according to dependent proposals, independent proposals, or mutually exclusive proposals. Dependent proposals are those proposals which are dependent to the other proposals. Like if we are doing investment in one proposal, we also have to do the investment in the other proposal, because both are dependent. Independent proposals are not dependent upon the other proposals. In this type of proposal, we accept those project which has more rate of return and don't accept those projects which has less rate of return. So in the third mutually exclusive project, we select only one project and automatically other is rejected. So in mutually exclusive, we only select one project. So they are in the evaluation proposals, there are three types: dependent proposal, independent proposal, and mutually exclusive. Independent, we have to select two proposals because both are dependent on each other. In independent, we select only one proposal on the basis of rate of return, and the mutually exclusive, we select only one proposal and automatically the other is rejected. Fixing the priorities. After considering the risk, return, time and profitability of all the proposals, we fix them the priorities, like which is more important for a firm according to their risk, return, time, profitability. And the next step in the process of capital budgeting is the final approval and preparation of capital expenditure budget. After fixing the priorities, the firm finally approves the capital budgeting decision and prepares the capital expenditure report. Implementation of the proposal. Now money is being spent and the proposal start implementing. The different responsibilities like implementing the proposal, completion of the project within the requisite time, and reduction of cost are allotted. The management takes the task of monitoring and containing the implementation of the proposals. Review the proposal. This is the last step of capital budgeting process. It involves the comparison of actual results with the standard ones. In this, the unfavorable results are identified and also remove the various difficulties of the project, which helps in future selection and execution of the proposal. So this was about the process of capital budgeting in financial management. Now come to the types of capital budgeting in financial management. The first type of capital budgeting is accept or reject decision. In this type of capital budgeting, we select those proposal which has more rate of return. The proposal which yield a higher rate of return in comparison with the other project is selected and the other is rejected. The next is mutually exclusive project decision. In this type of capital budgeting, a firm accepts only one project. It may rule out the necessity for others. In this, the alternatives are mutually exclusive and only one has to be chosen. And the third one is capital rationing decision. In this type of capital budgeting, the firm divide or ratio the capital in different industries. In this, the firm do not invest the whole amount in one investment proposal, but the company divides their capital to invest in different industries so that they can divide their risk also. So this is known as the capital rationing decision. So this was about the capital budgeting meaning, need, importance, process and types. So I hope you have liked this video. If you like it, make sure you like and don't forget to subscribe our channel Glad Tutor and turn on the bell icon so that if we upload any video about financial management or any other management subject, you will be notified. And if you have any query, please write down in the comment section. I will surely reply. So thank you. Bye bye.